This episode of Thrillers and Killers is brought to you by Anchor.
If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer.
When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more.
It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. And best of all, it's totally free.
Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Welcome to the Thrillers and Killers podcast. We're doing Split, fellas. Split the movie. Split 2016. And you know, I'll just let it out there right now. Split the absolute banger.
Oh, fucking Christ.
You actually liked it, Doug?
Hey,
That means he didn't.
We can talk about that later.
Oh, that's right.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hey, no Brianna this week, boys. That means we're coming off the fucking hinges. No format. We're just gonna roll with it.
Yee. Let's go.
Alright, what do you want to talk about?
Hey Jacob, this is your movie. Or why don't you just give us a little plot recap?
Split is a 2016 horror thriller by our boy M. Night.
Oh, fuck.
I always butcher his last name.
Shyamalan?
What an asshole.
And James McAvoy, Anna Taylor-Joy, and Betty Buckley. Holy shit! What a fucking name.
That's a classic old person name right there.
Yeah,
Betty Buckley.
I was thinking that's like that's a character for like a cartoon or some shit. Dude.
Yeah. For sure. Oh, 100%. The budget was only $9 million for this movie.
I mean, yeah, they film in like 2 fucking locations.
The budget was $9 million. The box office was 278.5. Jesus Christ!
It's
what
like
a turnaround!
A fucking basement and then an apartment building, and
Yeah,
those are the fucking locations. This is no Shutter Island where they rented out a goddamn hospital or
True.
Scooby-Doo.
Or Scooby-Doo. This has a 7.3 on IMDb, by the way.
Oh, nice. The movie follows our boy Kevin, who is a mental patient that has a DID, which is dissociative identity disorder. Basically just stems from his childhood abuse and stuff like that, and he has 23 different personalities that range
name
from
them all. Go.
Go.
All right. Dennis.
Correct. That's 1.
The Beast.
That's 2.
I mean, that's kind of.
Yeah, he's kind of like the final form.
What is it, like Benny or some shit?
Barry.
Uh-huh. There's
The woman's
one,
name?
There's the one that's like 8 years old.
That's a good name.
The woman. That's pretty much all of the
Patricia.
personalities that you see in this movie.
And then there's also Hedwig in there.
What about Ligma?
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Ligma?
The 8-year-old kid. That's
Who's
Hedwig.
Ligma?
Ligma balls.
I wasn't gonna say it.
And then there's Sawcon,
Chokma.
Bofa, Windy.
Chokma.
Yeah, I mean it's there's a lot of personalities.
Yeah. I said it's a good idea to kidnap 3 girls named Claire, Casey, and Marcia. Isn't her name? Yeah.
I just realized I literally didn't know any of these characters' names
Nice.
that weren't James the
name
DID names.
Fantastic. They
They're
give
not
him the
fucking
name.
relevant.
Yeah, they give him the name at the end of the movie, the Horde, which is pretty baller.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This movie takes place in Philly.
It reminds me of Jacob's mom, but without the
Okay,
D.
that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. This will be the end of the podcast today. I'm gonna murder Aaron, so next week it's just gonna be me, Doug, and Bree, and we're gonna go over Death at a Funeral. So we'll see you guys then.
Sorry, Mrs. Lindsay.
uh,
Has your mom ever seen does your mom like Wendy's?
Wendy's what?
Like, Frosties and shit?
Oh, yeah, she likes Wendy's.
Okay.
Moving on.
Oh
All right,
shit!
let's get the plot. Let's get the plot out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, this is fantastic. So basically, the different personalities, I guess they have different interactions with the girls. Patricia, protects them and tries to save them from the quote unquote beast. But it just, I don't
Did
know,
we already
fucking
cover the part where they were abducted?
yeah. I said he kidnapped them.
Okay.
Yeah, Claire, Casey, and Marisa, or what? I don't know how to pronounce that name. It's Marcia. Yeah, Marcia. That's what we're going with.
Is
Why
the
they're what's up, buddy?
is the gas he fucking sprays them with like a real thing that exists
It's not just like
IRL?
chloroform.
Yeah, it's just
Can
yeah, I
just
guess.
fucking spraying it on somebody and just knock them out?
I mean, I don't fucking know, but you try.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Jacob, can we try it on you?
sure. I'm pretty sure since he works at the zoo, that's some pretty fucking strong grade shit to knock out some animals when they need to.
Elephant chloroform.
Yeah, bro. So I'm pretty sure these little, small
Some
teenage
fucking
girls fucking go down quick.
vaporized tranquilizer spray. Anyways,
Anyway,
so
continue.
he kidnaps these bitches. Women. Takes them to his
The zoo.
dungeon.
In the zoo, yeah.
His
They
dungeon.
meet Patricia, who protects the girls. They also meet Hedwig, who's the 9-year-old boy, um, who is actually kind of more the dominant one out of everybody.
Also, if we didn't explain it well enough, these are his split personalities.
Yeah,
Hence the title of
and
the movie.
yeah, and the
Dun,
entire
dun.
time, Patricia and Dennis are trying to manipulate and shut out all the other alter egos because they are the ones that are mainly in charge of trying to bring out the beast, so they can like purify the world.
Yeah, that shit didn't make any fucking sense to me, but
Basically, they want to release the beast so the beast can kill all of the people that don't have any trauma in their lives and stuff that cause them to be like, messed up in the head. That's why he kills the other two girls
yeah,
because
but
they're
yeah,
perfectly fine.
I get that, but like,
Yeah,
why though?
that's a good question. I don't know.
Because that's how movies work.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, bro.
They need a fucking problem. I think it's fucking stupid, by the way.
Yeah,
yeah,
they didn't really.
It's just a weak motivation for your
better than old, bro.
villain.
They didn't
I
really
mean,
establish like why the fuck they
I
need
know.
to kill all the people
That's what makes me sad
who
about this. 'Cause
haven't
it's
been
like,
abused.
Well, I think it's because like Dennis and fucking Patricia and Kevin kind of see the beast as like the final, like the next form of like human evolution and stuff. And the only way you can unlock the beast is if you have this like broken mental state caused by like, you know, trauma and shit.
it's,
What if I have no trauma, but I have a broken mental state?
A
I
loophole,
don't.
brother. It's a loophole. You found it.
I'm gonna be fully honest. I don't think I like the whole like DID part of this. Like, he tries to ground it in like something that is real and that, I mean, like, quote, could actually, like, be a thing, I guess. But, like, I don't think I like it. I like the idea of, like, your mind being able to change your body, but I just don't think I don't think you fully get conveyed the message of the Beast, which is kind of a letdown. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's just kinda like it's such a cool thing, but, like, I think it's not good, not well executed.
Yeah. Later in the film, the his Doctor Fletcher, decides to go to the zoo to talk to him, have a little, heart to heart, and he, is like, "Hey, I've, come in contact with the Beast. It's my new personality." And she also finds Claire. So, Dennis is like, "I gotta stop this bitch." So he decides to take the Doctor and lock her up as well. Oh yeah. He then decides to go to a train station, and he hops on a an empty train, and the Beast takes over.
The train's supposed to mean some shit, right?
Well,
Like
that's where his
she says
dad
his
went?
dad
Yeah.
left on a train or something.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's just not I just don't think they sell that enough. Like,
Yeah.
I knew it was a thing when it happened, but I just don't think it was very well done.
Yeah, think they should have set up like all the trauma better.
I mean, like, you have in the movies, you have the rule of threes. If you want something to stick, you mention it 3 times.
True. Yeah.
We don't get there. We only get 2. And one of them is,
Yeah.
like, the climax.
Mm-hmm. Now, since the Beast is loose and ready to go, he decides to head back to his lair, and he fucking crushes the Doctor. It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that is kinda cool. Although I feel bad, he just bear hugged this lady to death. This poor little old lady gets
Yeah.
her spine snapped.
Hey,
Poor Pingler.
that's why you drink your milk. You need those strong bones.
Yeah, she
He has
didn't take
good
her
stone
Flintstone
spits.
gummies that day.
Yeah.
If she had one
Godspeed, ladies and
Flintstone
gentlemen.
gummy that morning, dude, she would have been able to outlast him.
Yeah, I can see it.
Christ.
Uh, um,
This dude presumably, I guess he's like eating them.
yeah,
Yeah.
he feeds upon Clarin Marcia.
It's
Also,
actually pretty cool.
I guess we
Yeah.
should point out like his body gets like huge and jacked.
Dude, it's jacked. If that's what the Beast does, I want it. I want to
Yeah,
be jacked.
same. Yeah,
Although he is very veiny.
the roids, bro.
It's like
Fucking roids, brother.
it's like the original Spider-Man after Norman Osborn takes the fucking injection.
Oh yeah, true.
Back to formula.
Holy shit.
I'm not gonna stop till your fur singes off.
Hey, Scooby Doo's a better movie than this. Sorry.
Shit.
Facts.
I do like whenever she opens the door and he's eating. He has eaten one of the girls, and it's just like guts. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool in a pretty tamed movie.
Yeah.
Up to that point.
He decides to, hey, it's time to kill this Casey motherfucker. And then she calls out his name, bringing back, his original personality, which is Kevin.
Kevin Wendell Crumb.
Yep.
Hi, Kevin.
I think actually this is probably one of the better scenes in the movie when he's like he comes back, doesn't know what he's done, and then his like personalities start taking over, and you get to see James rotate through these all
Like all
different
40,
personalities.
yeah. Yeah, it's
very
this
cool.
is probably my favorite scene. When it
I
comes
think
to like,
that's
just
the best.
acting.
The best parts of this movie, I think, is whenever he's like shifting between personalities.
For sure.
Eventually, though, the Beast comes back.
Yeah,
But yeah, pretty much eventually whatever the fuck Anna Taylor whatever the
Anya,
whatever the fuck Anya Taylor-Joy's character's name is,
Casey
starts running away, and
well, before that, he asked for the mercy kill. He's like, "There's a
Yeah.
shotgun. Please fucking
Shotgun.
kill me."
Kill me, please. Just fucking kill me, please.
Is
End
that
it
so? She
all.
gets the gun, and then is running away.
Yeah, she's running away, and all his personalities are freaking out, and then finally it gets to Patricia, and she decides like, hey, it's time for the beast to come back out. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, so the fucking shotgun thing is like a really weak, like, it's supposed to be a thing because she was about to shoot her childhood abuser with a shotgun, and they just didn't fucking do it well.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel about it. It's like they're trying to draw this parallel of her shooting the beast as the same as her shooting like her childhood abusive person, her uncle. And
Uh-huh.
it's just it doesn't do anything. There's no emotional attachment to it, which sucks.
Yeah,
Also, I I have a big problem with the beast taking 2 point blank shotgun shells
With
and
taking minor
not doing anything.
injuries.
Yeah. Like I get the it's like
Tis a flesh wound.
modify your thing, we're setting that up, whatever. Modifies your body with
Yeah.
your brain, whatever. But you're
Yeah.
still taking a fucking shotgun to the chest from like
Yeah, I'm
a
pretty sure
foot away.
your brain can't fucking just like dissipate matter like that.
I'm cool with like being able to like run really fast and jump high and like do like create like lift really heavy shit. But then you
roll on
start
walls.
like yeah, that's even fine. But then you start like thickening your skin or where the fuck the doctor
Yeah.
says. What
Like
the
a
fuck?
rhino or some
What are we
shit.
doing
Yeah.
here? Just
It's
give me
nuts.
superpowers.
Then so he's getting close, he's about to kill her, and then he realizes that, she has some fucking scars and stuff all over her chest and abdomen and things
Also
like
fucking
that.
stupid.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, she's been abused too. I must spare her. Because she's also quote unquote pure.
Which they didn't even like set up that kind of
Yeah, no.
physical abuse in her flashbacks. Like, just randomly you could like see all these fucking scars, like, because now she has just like a tank top on. And it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we get like minimal. Like we know that she was abused by her uncle, and we know that her dad died, and then he had custody over her. But we don't
Mm-hmm.
get to see any of this other like self harm stuff.
Yeah.
And then that is apparently the climax of it.
Yeah.
Is
She's then
she?
rescued by the police.
God, man,
What
come
a
on!
letdown.
It really is.
Yeah. I just wanted to see him like walk out of the fucking like hideout with the shotgun ready to go. Full beast mode and her head on a spike. Like a trophy. That'd be
Anything.
cool. Yeah.
It's just like the. It's just so pointless. You have a big ass chase scene just for like okay. Imagine if Halloween had its like long ass chase scene. And at the end, they just like shook hands and were like, "Okay, see you later." There's just no payoff. Nothing happens,
Yeah.
and that annoys me.
And then it gives us the fucking big cliffhanger. After she's rescued and stuff, it cuts to a scene in the diner where they're talking about like her being captured and the beast's crimes and stuff, and then that's when they give him the nickname, the Horde. And then some lady said some like shit like there's some like dude 15 years ago they arrested that had some stupid nickname like that, and then it cuts to Bruce Willis sitting at the end of the bar and calls him Mr. Glass, which is a what's the word I'm looking for? An ode to the one of M. Night Shyamalan's like older movies that were really good called Unbreakable, which is starring Bruce Willis and fuck, what's his name?
Samuel L. Jackson, that movie.
Yep, yeah. He's Mr. Glass, which bit
Yes.
sets up for the movie Glass that came out a few years
Yeah,
ago.
they're shamelessly setting up the sequel.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is one of those movies where you don't realize it's a part of a franchise until
until the very fucking
the
end.
last scene.
Yeah,
That's
which
fun.
after this movie came out, he had an interview and they're like, "What's this?" He was like, "Oh well, this character was supposed to be in the Unbreakable movie in 2000, but I just didn't have, really that much space in the movie for him at that point, so I just took him out and now made this movie."
Okay, that's the plot. You guys want to talk about if you like it or not, or points you do, points you don't?
I kind of, I don't know. I kind of bothers
I
me
don't.
that like somehow this guy exists in society. Like how does this motherfucker like
Yeah, why hasn't he done this kind of crazy shit up until
how
now?
does he how does he have a job? I don't understand. Like it doesn't seem like
Yeah, who?
Well,
Okay, I want to
doesn't
know
seem
well,
like he can
apparently,
function.
he works at the
Barry
fucking
took
zoo.
over for like years.
Okay, yeah, he works at the zoo, dude. That's a fucking city. It's a city job in Philadelphia. They're gonna do a background check. If they can't find anything on you for using the what Barry's name, they're gonna figure it out. They'll know that you're Kevin, and they'll see that you have fucking DID, and they're not gonna let you work with animals. It's fucking stupid.
Let's see, Barry. Your social security number is 444444444.
I think people know he's Kevin. He just also like he has a
Hi, Kevin.
personality named Barry, and I mean, 10 years working at one job is a long time, especially for somebody who has personalities that are directly clashing with each other
Mm-hmm.
and would cause issues. One of my big issues is why the fuck does he live under the zoo? The fuck is that about? Why does he have a secret lair under the zoo?
Yeah, right.
There's just like 6 doors with locks on them. Who
Nobody
let
ever
this
goes down
motherfucker
there.
have it? How did he come to possess the fucking Batcave?
I don't know, man.
I do like the doctor lady. I think she's a nice character.
Yeah,
She's a nice old grandma.
until she gets fucking bear hugged to death.
And her little friend that's like talking shit about the Wheel of Fortune people is kind of funny.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Oh my! Also, the fucking part where she puts the thing in the door so it won't lock. Yeah, bro. What? Why? Why was she even thinking to do that? How the fuck? Surely that doesn't work like in real life.
She's fucking ex Navy SEAL, dude.
She's like, oh, in about who knows how many hours, this girl's gonna need to open the door. So let me just put like, suck my cock, bro. What are you talking about?
There's also a really weird shot after she gets the door open where that like napkin it's like CGI that falls out. And they wanted to
oh
make sure
yeah,
you saw it, so it like floofs out from the door.
yeah. This is
It,
what saved her.
it's so weird. That's where the $9 million budget went. That
Yeah,
CGI napkin.
Yeah, what? The biggest problem with this movie is like they could have made it pretty kooky, but they just chose. I don't think M Night Shyamalan knows what the fuck he's doing. To be honest with you, bro.
Hey, watch your mouth. Signs it's God to your.
yeah. Okay, I will say this.
Oh, the movie. Oh, you mean the movie where the aliens who are fucking allergic? They're allergic to water. Invade a planet that's like 2/3 water that fucking rains all the time.
Are we sure M Night Shyamalan is allowed to write endings of movies? Like
Here's the
that
thing with
seems like
him.
the problem here.
He got
Oh,
success from 3 big movies that all had big twist endings, and he's like, "This is I have to do this in every fucking movie. I have to."
What
And it's
twist
just
endings?
fucking Sixth Sense.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's a good twist ending.
and let's be clear: M Night Shyamalan is a better director than us three, but he's ass.
Combined.
But he's
I mean, that's yet
terrible.
to be seen. Give me $80 million, I'll remake Scooby Doo. It's gonna be awesome. Matthew Lillard will reprise his role.
Oh hell yes!
Imagine how cracked the CGI is going to be for this.
It's gonna look like a real life dog, dude.
Bro, what if this new trash ass movie with Channing Tatum coming out, Dog? What if it is
A Scooby Doo prequel.
yeah,
Oh!
it's just
Oh,
fucking
dude, that'd be
random and then
perfect. Exactly.
it's like random and then it gets to the end and the fucking German shepherd meets his friend and it's fucking Scooby Doo.
Fucking mystery machine rolls up.
Well, I was just gonna say
Oh
because like,
man.
in the movie, I guess like the dog. It seems like the dog suffer from like PTSD and stuff. Just like, and he decides, hey, here's some marijuana dog, and it just like that dog becomes Scooby Doo.
Oh shit.
No.
Let's talk about the acting.
Well, I don't know if I finished my point or not. Like, I just wish, like, I'm trying to think, like, I can't fucking think right now. But there's like a style they could have gone for that would have made this movie like a banger. Like, they could have gone more into Kevin and someone help me.
Trisha or Casey, the girl.
Yeah, Casey. They could have gone more into their backstories and made it like mean a lot more. And
Yes, 100%.
yeah,
Where the payoffs, to where the payoffs of them, like, doing things were better than they actually were.
they just didn't do it.
Yeah.
Like, so this motherfucker gets an idea and he thinks it's so cool, and he just makes like the whole movie about his idea that he thinks cool, which I guess could be a good idea, but then like he doesn't do any of the shit to support it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
Like we're not gonna bring up old,
Like,
but let's bring up old. This
that's
Yeah,
a
motherfucker.
cool premise.
This
It's
motherfucker's like,
super rough around
okay,
the
so
edges.
there's an island where fucking time goes faster, and then
it's just a beach.
yeah, there's a beach where fucking time goes faster, and fuck, that's all I got.
I'm gonna make two kids have sex with each other.
Oh god.
Coral is
Oh,
safe, nothing else.
Or this movie.
dear God.
So how cool would it be to have a movie about a guy with a bunch of different personalities? Ship it.
And wait.
Flip it and
One of
ship
his
it.
personalities, he takes steroids.
Yeah, like I don't
Hell
know,
yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
It is like, for as weak as it emotionally can be, it is kind of scary at some points, kind of eerie and
True,
stuff.
yeah.
Like, it's got some like atmospheric things going on that are kind of cool.
I didn't get scared, bro.
I mean, I wasn't scared.
I didn't
There,
feel didn't feel
I
scared.
haven't,
I didn't feel a scary atmosphere. I don't know what
I haven't been
you're
scared
talking about.
since me and you watched The Descent that night,
Oh fuck.
drunk.
Oh
But
hell
like,
no.
I could tell that there was some like cool mood stuff going on here. Um, Again, I'm gonna preach this till the day I die. I hate the threat of sexual assault in movies, and there's a lot of that in this movie.
True, yeah.
And there is some actual sexual assault in this movie. You don't get to like see it completely, but and it's on a child.
Yeah, that makes it way worse.
Uh, I'm just, it's not for me. It's not my thing. Makes me uncomfortable.
Like having like near forced sex scenes with like adults is bad enough, but like
Yeah.
yeah.
Then you have like a 40-year-old man and a literal 7-year-old child.
Yeah, here I am complaining about not having enough backstory, and then I'm complaining about the only backstory they give us, but like
Well, the only backstory they give us is fucking a crime. I don't know.
it's like yeah. Yeah, pretty much all I'm saying is they just shouldn't have made this fucking movie.
I'm fine if you want to make it, but like, let's chill out a little bit, M Night. Like, let's calm down. Let's
Okay,
let's
like
take out a lot of the stuff that's like bad crimes. Let's not ground it in a fucking identity dissociation disorder. Like, let's, if we're doing this, let's go kooky.
so
You
you
know,
can
let's like,
you can make it work, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm probably about to catch some fucking heat for saying this movie. I like this movie, but like in Watchmen, right?
Okay.
They have the attempted rape scene, and they don't have a scene showing whatever happened to the little girl, but they pretty much tell you that she got fed to the fucking dogs. But that movie is like super dark, you know what I'm saying? And it like works.
Yeah.
Still not fun though. I mean, not all movies have to be fun. I don't think that, but like this,
Like
I don't know.
if they wanted to make this movie like good and really upsetting, they could have done it. But
Yeah, they do this weird thing where they're like, there's really upsetting stuff happens, but we're gonna hold back on some of it, but then we're gonna show other things about it, and then we're gonna hold back on other things. It's like, are we are we trying to hold back? Are we trying to show like sexual assault on a child? What are we doing?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm getting disgusted, to be honest. Let's move on.
Yeah.
We can talk about the acting. Is I think really good in this movie.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
cracked. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
this guy's actually fucking off his rocker.
Yeah, I mean, just the morphine between characters is really good. Like he does such a good job portraying each different person with like facial expressions and just little things about them.
Uh-huh.
Some of them is a little bit over the top, I think, like the OCD thing. A little weird. And then also with one of his personalities, you get another like weird sexual assault thing going on, where he's like, it's Dennis. He has like an obsession. The lady, the doctor says that he has an obsession with watching young girls dance naked or some shit at one point. It's like what? The fuck is he on? What? And
How do
he's this
they?
whole time. He's
How is
like,
this man just allowed to be like loose, bro? You know what I'm saying?
well, and then you had that weird thing where like she talks about how like there was a prank, and that's what started all this. Apparently, was these two high school age girls ran up to him and like put his hands on their boobs, and that like triggered these personalities to like shuffle or whatever.
It's
That's fucking weak as a reason.
bro. If that shit happened to me,
If two high school age girls run up to you and grab your hands,
assuming I was in high school also.
he is not. He's an adult.
Jesus. Aaron, what did I fucking tell you today? What did I tell you? Doug's gonna become unhinged tonight. Bree's not here to stop him. He's going fucking off the
I'm
rails.
only in oh shit in a hypothetical in a, in a hypothetical reality where girls are putting my hands on their titties. I'm only okay with it if they're of age, or
Fantastic.
maybe in this hypothetical
Clear
reality
that
I'm
up.
like
Good to clear that up, Doug.
maybe in this hypothetical reality I'm in high school also. I don't fucking know. Just yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is Jacob's fucking fault, bro.
What next? What do you guys want to talk about next?
Thank you guys
Does
for
does
listening.
does Anya Taylor Joy's face like freak anybody else out?
She got wide eyes. Like her eyes are very
Yeah.
far apart. I mean, like I think she's good looking. It just
Yeah.
she looks a little bit like an alien.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Maybe she belongs in Sign, bro. In
and
Sign.
it's like it depends on what fucking
Yeah.
scene it is. Like one scene, I'm like, wow, she's pretty hot, and then the next scene, I'm like, oh my god. And this isn't just this movie. This is like every time I've ever seen this girl in any show ever. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I can't tell if I'm if I think she's hot or not. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell. It's back and forth.
I'll go on the record to say I do think she is.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, watching this movie just made me want to watch The Witch. I was like,
Yes.
let's just switch this shit over. Can we just watch a different movie with her in it? She's so good in that movie.
No, the witch is fucking weird too.
The Witch is cracked.
Her little fucking brother realizes what tits are like halfway through the movie. He's like, ugh.
That's just him going through puberty. And literally the only girl around him is his sister. This is not a witch podcast episode. We're moving on. The part where
Black
he
Phillip.
the part where he climbs up the fucking wall caught me so off guard. I was like, "Oh, what the fuck? Spider-Man?"
Spider-Man. I've never seen this movie before,
Spider-Man.
but I somehow I just knew that's where this shit was going, so I was like not amused.
There's a little cool detail I think here that I don't want to skip over. He says that the last time he was in charge, he asked whenever Kevin gets back in charge of his own body, he asked her, it's like, this is still like September 18th of 2014, right? That's kind of a cool fucking idea to mess around with. Like, this dude doesn't even perceive like time anymore when his other personalities are taking over. He doesn't even know that he's not in control.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And would be probably a better movie.
My man Kevin's got to get out of there.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I don't think he's getting out of there, bro.
Well, he tried to get her to fucking 86
Blow his brains out, yeah.
Too late now. Now he's immune to bullets.
Yeah, he's fucking.
Have you guys seen the Glass? Have you guys seen that?
I have not
No.
yet.
Damn, I want to know if he died or not.
I think
He's in
if I'm not
Glass, isn't he?
yeah,
Mhm.
if I'm not
That's what I'm saying. I want to know if he
mistaken,
dies in
think-
Glass.
Oh, if he dies in Glass.
I think they all die in Glass.
Let's go.
If I'm not mistaken.
Bro, if in Glass this man isn't running out completely naked, cock out like a fucking beast, I don't want it.
I know that him and Bruce Willis's character from Unbreakable have a huge fight scene.
That's better than this movie. At least we
hold
get
on.
to see some cool shit that
Yeah.
not just bulletproof skin.
Wait, this motherfucker directed The Happening too? Alright, dude.
Yeah, we should review The Happening at one point.
This man cannot be allowed to make any more movies.
But the thing is, every
he
now
made
and then he makes god tier movies, dude.
Yeah, like
Like
The Sixth
what?
Sense, Signs.
Sixth Sense is god tier.
Signs is fucking stupid.
Watch your mouth.
The Visit
Signs-
he made, that was not great, but like
I think The Visit's actually kind of good.
I do too. It wasn't like god tier, but it was fucking
No,
good.
yeah, it's not god tier, but it's kind of fun.
Boys,
Somebody gets
like,
poop
that's
sprayed
good.
on his face.
That's a
Boys.
good twist.
Boys.
What's up, buddy?
This is a split podcast. Get
This
it
is an
together.
M. Night Shyamalan podcast now.
Yeah, bro, we're talking about
changing
him.
our name.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We're only covering M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Fantastic.
This is my last episode on the podcast, fellas.
What?
Signs is good. I'll defend Signs. It scared me so bad as a kid that I literally showered with a shower curtain open. I was terrified of aliens for the longest time because of that movie.
Bro. Water kills them, bro.
I get that part's dumb.
You'll be safe in the shower, my god.
I get that part. It was it's the outside the window, like when she sees him outside the window, fucking scared me. And then that fucking home video whenever Robbie, is that his fucking name?
When they're watching
Fucking
they're watching it on the TV.
whatever Phoenix brother that is in that movie, watching it like on his computer, and it like walks across the screen.
Yeah, the one where they have the video of it from like Argentina
Birthday
or some
party.
shit.
Yeah. That shit. I'm not kidding you. I shit my pants. I was so scared. That's the scariest movie scene I've ever seen.
Are you sure?
No, there's nothing scarier. I don't care what it is. There's nothing fucking scarier than that shit, dude.
So yeah, I was correct. They all die in Glass.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. They all die in Glass. They break out of the fucking mental institute that they're all in, all at the same time. Casey's there.
How do they get this motherfucker in a mental hospital? He's bulletproof.
So okay, in the movie Glass, they have these lights that flash that change personalities for him. It's like they figured out how to change his personalities like themselves, and it's like these like big fucking lights that are in his room. Yeah, it's like basically like a strobe light that fucking fucks with him, to where like they just like flash the light until the personality they want comes out. But like so they all escape. They get into this big fight in the like parking lot of the mental institute, between David and the Beast. David is Bruce Willis's character.
Why do they fight?
Just because that's what Elijah, who's Mr. Glass, kind of like builds them up to do so. Like he like lies to Kevin about things, and he lies to David about things to get them to fight each other. Kind of basically, he's basically just Lex Luthor in the Batman versus Superman movie, where he just kind of stirs the pot between the two.
What the fuck is happening? We're off the rails right now, boys.
Yeah, I know we're definitely off the rails because why not? But in the fight, Mr. Glass tells the Beast that David's weakness is water, and then
oh my god, is he an alien?
No, like he's like water makes him just weaker and stuff. Like he's not super strong anymore. Yeah, he's not super strong anymore.
Can this motherfucker get a new idea? Jesus Christ! What's our character's weakness? Can we do water again? Fuck it. Jesus.
They fight on a beach where they age really fast too. I don't know if we mentioned that. Also, they're all dead and they're seeing ghosts.
So yeah, his weakness is water, and then David tells the Beast that Mr. Glass caused the train wreck that killed his father. So the Beast thanks Elijah.
Dead?
Yeah, the Beast's dad is dead. He died in a train wreck that was caused by Mr. Glass.
Oh my!
Since fucking when?
They reveal it in this movie, supposedly.
Oh,
because Mr. Glass created David out of like creating all these like terrorist attacks in whatever's in Philadelphia, which caused him to become a superhero. I don't know why or how.
Arrest M. Night Shyamalan immediately.
We're moving on, bro.
Wait, I'm not done yet. Hold on. I gotta tell you guys how they die. Shit. So the Beast thanks Mr. Glass and just fucking punches him in the chest, and his bones are made of glass, so he basically kills him with a punch to the heart. Fantastic. Then he throws David Dunn into the fucking water tank, and as he's walking away, Casey brings out Kevin, and then he gets shot in the head by a fucking sniper.
Wait, Kevin's back?
Yeah, Kevin comes back for a split second and then gets his
Casey's back too?
Yeah, she's back in class.
What in the fuck are we doing, dude?
Yeah, but then Kevin gets his brains blown up by a sniper.
I wish you would do that in this movie.
And then, like...
That's why he's in the bunker.
Yeah. David breaks out of the big, like, tank
is this
of water that he's in.
Private Ryan?
But yeah, that's how they die. So he drowns, he gets shot in the head, and he gets punched in the chest. Fantastic.
Jesus fuck.
All right, let me just re-record the intro real quick. Welcome to the Thrillers and Killers podcast, where we're covering Split and Glass.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Oh shit.
Anything maybe about this movie?
Oh damn.
No,
I was gonna talk about the disaster that was Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Let's just arrest M. Night Shyamalan.
No,
this man personally owes me at least $12. He stole it from me when I went to see Old. It was a crime against humanity.
Bro, he was the writer of the film Stuart Little.
Arrest
this man. Yeah, bro. He's a god tier fucking writer, at least. I'll tell you that much.
All right, let's just move straight on into the fucking reviews.
Let's do it.
Or the ratings, whatever the fuck.
What do you feel, buddy?
Oh, you want me to go first for once?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
All right. Well, like I said, the movie sucks. They could have made it really cool. The backstory is just weak as fuck.
Yeah.
I guess the idea of some dude with split personalities is cool, but it's just bungled. The execution is bungled, bro.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put it in. Oh fucking hell! We'll give it a D.
You think? Never mind. D is kind of low, I think.
Well, I have Shutter Island at C minus, and Shutter Island's better than this movie.
Oh, I disagree.
Same.
What?
Yeah.
Jacob, just lead right in, Jacob. What's up with you?
Okay. So I'm gonna give this film a C plus. I like the premise a lot, but I feel like it was very rough around the edges. I would consider it kind of like a child's coloring book. Like, yeah, he might have used the right colors in the right places, but it's not in the fucking lines whatsoever. And it could have been much more crisp and better and just well-rounded like film with a better backstory. I also thoroughly enjoyed the acting from James McAvoy. My bad. Holy shit, McAvery. What the fuck? From James McAvoy. Just cut that. You know how to do that, Aaron.
I think I'm gonna put it up to C minus actually because I do like his acting. So
Yeah.
I'm putting it
Yeah,
in C minus.
I'm gonna go with a C as well. We're gonna go C's, I guess. Man, this movie's close to a B for me, though. I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you. If it had the slightest bit less of a dumbass ending, where it's just Google gobble, you're one of us type shit, then I'd be much happier. This
One
movie would be
of
a B for
us.
sure.
Yeah, maybe like I don't know, through the fucking movie, make it to where they automatically start having like a little bond and shit. To where by the end of the movie, she can also turn into the Beast.
I think it's
Whoa!
overrated. Oh, that would be fucking nuts. But I think it's overrated by everybody. They just because it's yeah, the acting is fantastic,
Yeah.
really fucking good, and I do think there's some good atmospheric stuff going on, and the music's good.
Mm-hmm.
So that stuff's all good. There's no bogus CGI or anything. I just think it's a bit overrated, and the ending is extremely lackluster.
Yeah.
And it's not as emotional as I think it thinks it is. It thinks it's a fucking emotional masterpiece. Uh, and not a single time was I ever emotionally invested in very much any of these fucking characters.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I was more emotionally invested by the Doctor than anybody
Yeah.
else.
But she got crushed.
It's,
It is.
it's just all kind of like Doug said it. Bungled is the perfect fucking word. This movie is
Yeah.
bungled as fuck. It needs to straighten some things out, and it could be great. I also don't love using DID as this reason for this to happen because that's that's not how it works. People with DID aren't superheroes, so I don't get it. If we're gonna do some crazy shit where he's fucking bulletproof, just make something up, dude. We don't need it to make sense. I don't give a fuck. He literally takes shotgun to the fucking chest. It doesn't die. I don't care if you call it some crazy ass shit.
All right.
Good talk, boys.
Whose pick is it next week, fellas?
Yours.
Well, fellas, I feel like we're in need of a good movie, like
Oh, do you?
and
Okay.
something good. So next week, tune in for Silence of the Lambs.
How did I fucking know that was coming?
Oh my God. Hello, Clarice.
You
Good
guys
fucking
should
movie,
know
dude.
that this is just gonna be a cream sesh for an hour and a half for me.
Ooh!
I'm just gonna spoil it. This is a god tier movie.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do
should
it.
we do the tiers for next week right now? I'll God tier for me.
We're doing superiors all around, baby. SSS.
All right, so we got 3 God tiers and then whatever
I'm
Brianna
excited.
thinks.
I'm excited. Did she leave you any
Ooh.
notes for this?
No.
All right. So next week, next week Tune in for a God tier movie. Anything else to add, boys?
The budget for the Scooby Doo movie was $89 million. I'm just putting that out there.
Doug?
Follow us on Twitter at
Zero Kill Pod.
Thank God. Thought you were just going to sit there like an asshole the whole time.
Doug and I also have our own podcast. If you like Peaky Blinders, check us out. It's called Stream Bros Podcast. We're reviewing season 1 right now. As always, if you like us, give us a rating on whatever application you're listening to us on. And I think that's it. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.